welcome back to my channel. In today's video, since I started working in neuropsychological research, I wanted to give you guys an insight to understand more what goes behind the curtains. So without further ado, let's get started. First off, I want to clarify that I was doing some neuropsychological research before, but I was never seeing the whole part of coordination. I was just in the field, let's say, and just doing the testings. But now that I'm more aware of what goes behind the whole coordination, I can explain a bit more what exactly means to be doing research and coordinating a whole project. So, as basically to make a statement of summary, you have to take care of every single thing. What do I mean by that? So you have to recruit the participants. Basically, they have to be control and patient, so people with a diagnosis and people that are in a healthy population. Then you also have to arrange everything within the hospital, because in my particular case, we also have psychiatrists working in this specific research. So we have to make sure that they're on the same page, they know who is going to be the one doing the questionnaires, and also we have some nurses as well, since we also do some blood testings, and on top of that, we also have biologists doing some genetics as well, some genetic testing. So you have to coordinate with all these people in the hospital to make sure that by the end, from this particular participant, you have all that data gathered. So it is a lot of things to take in at once. And as I was saying, you have to recruit the participant, and you have to call them to remind them when do they have to come, in what conditions, because as I was saying with the testing, with the blood testing and stuff, they have to come to the hospital without having eaten anything for 12 hours. So we have to remind those things, come this time, this day, and remember to do this and that. But once the day has come, you have to be with them since the minute they arrive to the hospital, to welcome them, make sure they sign the paperwork, make sure they understand what they are doing, making sure that the blood testing is going well, arranging everything with the psychiatrist, and last but not least, also doing the neuropsychological screening. So it's not only that you sit there under the screening test, but you have to arrange everything around it. And I was never aware of how much work it goes behind this. So once the whole testing is done and the patient is going home, for us as neuropsychologists, we have to correct this specific protocol. Also depends on the project, but sometimes we have to do a neuropsychological report. So on top of everything, we have to do that and send it to the participant, because sometimes we can see things that even in control, that they are not doing their best in some specific cognitive area. So that's nice for them to know and to be aware of and to take into account for the future times that they're coming, since the studies that I'm working in are ones that are working for up to 15 years so far. So it's a really, really long study. And once that all of this thing is done, we have to do it all over again for the next participant. So I hope that it was somewhat enlightening to understand everything that goes behind the coordination of a project in neuropsychological research. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!